Hi, Sandy. How are you? Doing quite well, thank you. Welcome. Good. This is actually Marlene. But yes, you know, it's that family, that family familiarity voice. We're cousins. Yeah. Who else is on the call tonight? Who else wants to say hi? You can come off of mute for a second. Thank you so much. Hi, this is Diane from Michigan. Hello, Diane from Michigan. Welcome to the call. Thank you. Anyone else want to say hi? I'm going to wait just another couple minutes and let everyone have a chance to come on, and I'll be right back. Okay, everyone, welcome to Dr. Dees Weekly Call. I know we have not been together here for a little while. Dr. Dees is actually very busy looking into all of our shipments and when you're coming in, and she will also be posting a lot of nutritional information on her Dr. Dees Facebook group page. So for tonight, this is Marlene Allender, and with my husband Richard, we will be hosting this call. And I just want to welcome everyone back and remind everyone this is an informal, interactive call. So please do feel free to share your experiences, your testimonies, and also just a quick reminder, if the call, Mac, I'm not sure if you're here or not. I know he was away. If he is going to be recording, just everyone please remember to place yourself on mute. You either have a mute button or you can click on *6 to mute and unmute. And if we are recording, that will really help to eliminate any background noise. So welcome again, everyone. The first thing I want to say is for all of us Sunrider lovers, I know that many of you may be a little anxious about getting your favorite products back, but as Ruben had said on his call today, I hope many of you was able to get onto that call. Otherwise, you can go to the Sunrider Facebook page. And he was assuring us that Sunrider is really working diligently with their shipping, and I know that some of those products are starting to come back in. And so rest assured, we will all be able to use the product that we love and our favorites. But tonight I wanted to actually share something that our team has been doing during this time. And we've been diligently looking at Sunrider's page and to see what products are available and what products maybe we haven't tried yet that we'd like to try. Maybe different uses for them, and I want to share some of those tonight. But before I do get into that, I just want to bring Richard on for a second. So for anyone that may be new on the call, just to share a little bit why we love Sunrider so much and why we have been using these products for over 30 years. So Rich, you there?
Yep, I am here. Hi everybody, welcome back. Yeah, Sunrider has been around a long time, 40 years. kind of amazing in itself. And we've been with them, as Lauren said, for almost 33. The reason we got started with Sunrider was Karen, Marlon's cousin, Dr. Dees, introduced her to the concept of regeneration all those years ago. And that intrigued us both to the point where we said, well, if nothing else, we're going to try it. And we were so impressed by how our bodies reacted and got stronger and built up, everything, endurance, stamina, health, whatever we wanted, basically, we got. And to this day, we're still getting that. And, of course, that's all because of the Dr. Chen, Valerian, and Breakthrough, and now Dr. Ruben and Eric and the girls, Sunny, it's just amazing. And you heard her on the Sunrider Days call. She's kind enough to jump on different calls and speak about what Sunrider was doing in the future and everything. And again, the philosophy of regeneration. Anyone who's new, this may be new to you too. That philosophy simply stated means provide the body with the proper combination and the correct amount of whole food and nutrition, and the body has the ability to rebuild, replenish, and regenerate itself. These products are not the miracle. The body is the miracle. The products are simply the means, and that's all there is to it. Hey, welcome aboard. Please you, so we can record. Thank you. We've been using the product regularly, and I feel great. I'm going to be, actually this Friday, I'm going to be 76. And what amazes me is I still have, or may even have more of the energy and endurance that I had years and years ago. When I work around the house and I'm cutting the grass and I'm playing ball, whatever it is, none of that has seemed to go away. In fact, like I said, I actually feel I have more energy. And that's all because of the product. Now, we had a call, or I don't even remember what it was at this point. I have notes from Eric when he was talking about the new facility. And what really struck me was the part where he talked about the forward thinking of Sunrider and why they chose the Dallas-Fort Worth area. And what he said was to bring the best quality and best product, updating new machinery to make more efficient and higher quality products, and to improve the layout to make the process even cleaner. And anyone who has ever been to the old facilities knows how clean that facility is. I remember walking through one time with a nurse from an operating room, and when we got done with the tour, we took off our little booties and she was looking at him. She goes, "This is amazing and scary at the same time." And I go, "What do you mean?" He goes, "The amazing part is how clean this manufacturing facility is." And I said, "Well, then what's scary about it?" He goes, "It's cleaner than our operating room at the hospital." So, of course, that made me feel good, and on two counts, like, because I don't live near her and I won't go into the operating room. But the cleanliness and the productivity of the process and the formulation of Sunrider, it's only getting better as we go along. He mentioned that it's a central location in the U.S. and the world through the many ports in Texas, LA, and Long Beach. So if one port is closed for one reason or another, they have access to other ports for shipping and for getting material. Building the facility was very interesting. It said they designed the manufacturing and warehouse facility in a unique to Sunrider and it is a statement of the future. And that's what we're so excited about, is the future with Sunrider. We know, personally have people in our organization that are 3-generation Sunriders. All right, there's a lot of other people out there that we know that are 2nd and 3rd generation. And it's good to know that Sunrider's 2nd generation has taken over, per se, and is looking for the next generation. And that's why we love it so much. Sunny had mentioned when she was on the call a couple of weeks ago that Sunrider is coming out with different flavors of products and also some brand new products. And that's all she said. She didn't say what any of it was. So I'm sitting here saying, different flavors. What has flavors? Cali, Fortune, Sunbars. You know, I'm trying to formulate all this stuff in my head. So when they come out, I want to see how close I was to all of that. And when Eric was talking about the construction, he said, typically construction would be to pour the floor, put up the walls, and then put on the roof. But the way Sunrider did it, they put up the walls first, and then the roof. And he said they did this so that they would have a pristine interior to lay out all the machinery in all the rooms and then pour the floor. By doing this, each room is self-contained and unique for the Sunrider process to make it cleaner, more efficient, and, as he put it, better for all Sunriders. So we are so excited about what's going on, where Sunrider is going, where we're going with it, and where all of you are going. Maybe I don't seem excited enough, but just as excited as I get already. So back to you, Molly.
Thank you. And it's true. For anyone that was also on any of the global events calls, that's what I think you were referring to originally, on the 16th of last month. And there were many people who did some of these calls and offered fantastic information. And so you can see how the excitement and the love of everyone involved with Sunrider we're just all moving forward, and we are very firm in our belief in what Sunrider has to offer all of us. So I want to just mention first, before we get into some other products, I mentioned that Ruben did a call today, and his product focus was on 2 of the Sunrider's children's products. One is the toothpaste, and the other is the kids' hair and body wash. And I just want to share just a little bit about that for any of you who might not have seen it, but if you have, please go and take a look at that. You can see it on Sunrider's Facebook pages, and I know that you'll enjoy that. So let's see, the toothpaste. So we all are used to using Sunrider's toothpaste. It has a mint flavor. I don't know about you guys, I really love that toothpaste. But Ruben was sharing how, for children, not all children like the taste of mint. Sometimes it can be a little bit strong. So Eric, who is in charge of manufacturing, decided he was going to create a new product because his children didn't particularly like that. So what he did was, it's really the same product, only he removed the mint and added a berry flavor. And his kids love that now. And I like when they were saying how they really do experiment on their families. And they went to a few different flavors. Ruben was saying that Eric did until he got the one that his children really liked, and so therefore will be able to use that every day. This product, even though it says it's a kid's toothpaste, I recommend everyone to try it. It's great. It is obviously for children and adults. The few things that we love about the Sunrider products, especially the toothpaste, it's natural, it's safe, there's no fluoride. And as he was mentioning, people can have mixed feelings about the benefits or the effects of fluoride. And he was explaining how it really is like a neurotoxin, and it can affect the brain tissue. And that's why they decided they did not want to put that in our products. So we can feel safe, anyone that's looking for a natural toothpaste, and especially for their kids, that kids' toothpaste is awesome, and that is definitely available. The second product was the hand and body wash. It's child safe, and Ruben was explaining how children really have very sensitive skin, and also they do not like when shampoo can sometimes go in their eyes and burn their eyes, some products that are out there. So our product is very gentle. It's gentle on the skin, it's gentle in the eyes, it's really gentle from head to toe, as he said. It has some aloe vera gel in it, some tea tree oil, which is really an antifungal and it's like an antiseptic, and ingredients to nourish the skin and protect us from the environment. It's very high quality, pH balanced, as all of Sunrider products are, all of their beauty products. So that's a couple of things I just wanted to mention since we did hear that today. And before I go on to any other products, I think, Maureen, I wonder if you could come on just because of your experience as a dental assistant. Maybe you can just share a few thoughts about the oral care products that Ruben was talking about.
Oh, thank you, Marlene. Yes, I caught me a little bit off guard. I was just drinking my fortune. However, I'd be happy to. I think what he had to say was relevant, very, very important. The texture, the gums, so the enamel, protecting all of that with this toothpaste. And as you mentioned, and Dr. Rubin mentioned, that fluoride is a known neurotoxin that really affects the brain, affects the whole central nervous system. So it's very important that we do look to the ingredients. We know the safety and the high quality of Sunrider products, and that really, really puts my mind at ease. In fact, I was thinking this is something I'm going to be really bringing to light with my dentist and having him try it as well. I love the idea that they really paid attention to the children's needs and taste and what was affecting them, to see that this is probably not just their children, but all children having taste likes. And mint is, as you mentioned, Marlene, a very strong flavor in the mouth. And I remember having one from a very popular, very good company, and it had a mint flavor. And whatever the mixture was with it, it actually clogged up the mucous membrane within my mouth. And I thought, well, this can't be very good. And trying Sunrider toothpaste, everything's so gentle, yet it removes the plaque. It's just such a beautifully clean, clear product that everybody can use, whether it's children or adults, anybody having any issues in their mouth. The whole process is just beautifully done and presented. And having that oral cavity just be so clean. And I think also it's looking at what is carried to the heart with a clean mouth. Is so important. So back to you, Marlene.
Thank you so much. I know I kind of caught you off guard, but I was just thinking about that call and how important it was. And I know that Maureen has a lot of expertise in this field, so I just kind of would be able to just jump on and give us a little bit of a recap too. So I want to move on now to, yes, thank you. So to some other products that we are using in our team, and I kind of gave all of us a challenge that while some of our favorite products may not be available at the moment, there are still many products there that we can use for different situations that we might not have thought of. So I want to start off with one of the products, and these are products that I had checked that were available today. One of them, one of my favorites, is actually Goldenseal. And we can use Goldenseal. That is something if you're experiencing allergies or colds or post-nasal drip, respiratory issues, circulation. And I want to read you just a little bit about it because it is one of the products we do keep in our home all the time. And what it actually says is that it's regarded in traditional Chinese medicine for its healing benefits. This powerful herb soothes your mucous membrane and respiratory tract. It's ultra-enhanced for superior effectiveness. This formula promotes healthier respiratory, immune, and circulatory systems, as well as urinary tract health. And I was thinking about this product, and I said, well, I do use this regularly, but, maybe I can use even more of this product right now while I'm waiting for some of my other products that I like to use. And I challenged our group, and we all decided we're going to use more of that Chinese Goldenseal root right now. It is super concentrated, and it's just one of those wonderful cooling herbs that really does help to alleviate the hot conditions, as they say, which means the inflammation. So this is also going to help with inflammation and removing that heat. So this is one fantastic product that I'm just wanted to recommend to everyone. If anyone here has anything they want to share about the Chinese Goldenseal root that maybe they had an experience with. Okay.
Lori, now, go ahead.
Go, Lauren.
No, go. I'll wait for you.
Okay, I was just going to say that the thing that I like about our Goldenseal is you can take it every day. It does not have any negative effect on you. Whereas the Goldenseal that is out in other locations, I don't know what it is, vitamin shop or whatever. I remember Dr. Chen saying that the way he processes and formulates our Goldenseal, you can take it continuously, whereas the other ones actually tell you not to take for any extended period of time. And because I'm in a school environment and I'm around kids and around people all the time, I'm going to take the Goldenseal to help build up my immune system, along with obviously alpha-corneal, minor, and everything else. But I just experienced such a good quality of health and a strong immune system. I love the Goldenseal.
Fantastic. I'd also like to add that I had a woman that she could not take Goldenseal at all because it dropped, I believe it was her blood sugar. It could have been her blood pressure, but I'm pretty sure it was the blood sugar. And so she was thrilled when she tried ours, and she said it doesn't do that to me. So I always had great appreciation for the quality and the strength, and that Dr. Chen, knows. I know there are different ways of so-called processing something. If you soak this herb, or you soak it in this first, or you do this to it, that it can enter the body a different way or have a different effect. So I appreciate his expertise in that. And this isn't something I did with my children, is if they had pink eyes, when that would go through the schools and stuff, I would make myself a cup of Cali but not keep it really very long. And then I would take a little bit of that, tiny bit of that Cali. I would open up a capsule of Goldenseal. I would put some Sunny Dew in it, not Sun Breeze, Sunny Dew, the sweetener in it. And I would
soak the tea bag back in that and then have them lay down, put a towel around so it doesn't drip because Goldenseal is yellow and will stain, anything. And then put those tea bags on their eyes and just, don't switch. If one of them is infected, make sure you don't, use it and infect the other one or whatever. But that always cleared it up without going the route of medicines that the doctors prescribe. Wow, that is a fantastic idea. Wow, I love that. And yeah, that was a good reminder. Don't switch the bag from one eye to the other since you don't want to spread that. But just mixing the Goldenseal with the Cali, what a great idea for that. And, just going back to what you were saying, how ours also is so different and why they didn't get a reaction is because, and as Richard was alluding to also, when you find Goldenseal on the market, it's more of a medicinal herb product. But with the Chinese Goldenseal, ours is a food grade product. And that's why we can actually use this every day. And it is not too strong for the body, or that you have to use it in a limited amount or a limited amount of time. And so that's why I think we're all so very grateful for this product. And sometimes we forget about this product because we might be using other things within the Sunrider line, but this is fantastic. So, Maureen, I think you had something you wanted to share about it?
Yeah, I love using this, all year round here in Florida. We have allergy season, but particularly for those that get hit with allergy season in the spring, I'm finding that the combination of Chinese Goldenseal and Dandelion is fantastic. The soothing of the mucous membranes in that respiratory tract that the Goldenseal root gives really, really changes everything. And it really is good for the circulation. So I love that full respiratory part of the Goldenseal. Oh, great. And so since you mentioned it, Maureen, I'm going to let you continue and talk about the Dandelion Root also, because that's another product that I believe is using right now as well. So why don't you share about that? Yes, and a little bit a while ago, we talked about on one of our meetings the wonderful Dandelion Root for inflammation. And Sunrider has a very good question. How does Sunrider Dandelion Root relieve pain and inflammation? And it caught my eye because I thought, yeah, the inflammation, I was looking at my knuckles and I was having, I think, some allergic reactions. So I read this and I kept thinking, this is very powerful. Dandelion contains the essential fatty acids, antioxidants, and the phytonutrients that combine to naturally support alleviation of inflammation and pain throughout the body. This is a very, very powerful statement and a very, very powerful thing to have in our toolkit. And then supporting the healthy digestion. And that's the root of the dandelion because it's so rich in that carbohydrate inulin. And that's the type of a soluble fiber that's found in the plants. And that supports the growth and maintenance of that healthy bacteria flora in the intestinal tract. So what a beautiful combination for a healthy circulation. The dandelion root that contains the essential fatty acids and vitamins, the minerals to support overall health. And because it's a nutrient-rich plant, potent and now high antioxidants, the molecules help neutralize and prevent those negative effects of the free radicals in our body. So we're getting that rich source of iron from it. And I think that's wonderful that we can have the oxygen carried to the tissues and the organs. It's really a source that I had really looked at just a few years ago. So I've been using that particularly in that combination of Goldenseal and Dandelion Root in allergy season. And then I realized, why am I just doing it that? Why don't I just use it as a good tool because it is medicine. And now I have it all year round. I love dandelion and that combination of Goldenseal, because we can see Goldenseal, Sunrider Goldenseal every day. So combination of dandelion root and the Goldenseal. Back to you, Marlene. I love that so much, and I remember Maureen was sharing with us. I saw how her hands were glowing, and then she posted on our Facebook page that after, I don't know what it was, after a couple of days or something, that swelling went way down, and you were so surprised because sometimes we just, we decide to try something new because maybe we didn't have something else, or because we weren't getting the results we wanted, and then there it was. And everyone, I think, was so excited to then get that dandelion root to keep on hand also. So that was fantastic. And then I saw also, for me, you mentioned about the digestion, that it helps to promote healthy digestion. So this is another product that I don't think a lot of people think of in relationship to our digestion and helping with our intestines and just helping us to have that overall feeling of, with the way we're eating, or maybe stress, things that can affect our digestion, and how the dandelion would be such a great product to add to whatever else that we are doing. So I'm going to just throw that out there to everyone also to see if anyone else has anything they want to share about the dandelion root. So Marlene, I just want to say that I started with 6 to 8 capsules a day. And good. Thanks for sharing. Because summer is the fire element, so there's a lot of heat in our bodies, and this is the cooling part. Oh, thank you so much for that, because that's a really good point about when we say if we're not getting the results that we want, that maybe we want to tweak it with something, or of course, we always say just increase it. And so because your body was going through a little bit of I guess you could call it a little bit of a inflammation crisis, you decided to increase the amount that you do on a daily basis for just nourishing. And you found that really worked well. So thank you so much. That's really good. Anyone else want to share something about dandelion root? Okay, so let's go on to a couple of other products that our group decided we were going to maybe increase or change, or just add to what we're already doing. And one of those products is called Sunrider. And I know a lot of people, maybe they think of that product as something for someone who is an athlete or exercises, but it really is for anyone that needs that instant energy boost. I'm going to read just a little bit about what Sunrider says about that from their fact sheets. Remember, everyone, Sunrider has fantastic information on your websites or on their Facebook pages. So the Sunrise, it gives you a shot of clean energy is what this says. It's the crash-free formula charged with antioxidant-rich herbs such as leafy fruit, which I want to say right here that people may not even realize that it is a flavonoid, and it has vitamins A, C, and E in this particular formula. It also has high antioxidants, natural ingredients. But did you know also that Sunrider supports focus? The Sunrise helps to support focus and memory. So when I saw that, I don't think I even remembered that Sunrise. I always think of that as something that's going to give me energy. But if you're needing a little more help with some focus and memory, you can add Sunrise to what you're doing. And then you can also add Top with that as well. Now, I know we may not have Top Focus at the moment, but we do have Top.
and that is a great combination that will help with mental focus and clarity. Also, with the top, it supports emotional balance and well-being. So these are two of my favorite products right now, too, to add those two together. Going back to the Sunrise again, I just want to read what Sunrider says of how is Sunrise different from other energy drinks or shots. And it says most energy drinks contain large amounts of caffeine, sugar, and other substances. And these products may provide a jolt of energy, but it will spike and ultimately result in a crash, and then even more fatigue. So that's why this product is so much better than any of the other energy drinks out there. But the fact that it also really can be a great pick-me-up, whether you're at work or at school, or and you know, children will be starting to go back to school, believe it or not, soon. But it also just helps to keep you naturally energized during the day, and of course, you know, when you're working out. And I know a lot of people are out and about, and during the summer too, some people are exercising more. But this is really going to help you with your workout. Also will help you to work out longer and with more intensity. So whether you are an athlete, you're working out, just really busy, or you need a little bit of extra support with your focus, this is such a fantastic product. So is there anyone out there that uses Sunrise that wants to share, or maybe has an aha moment? Maybe you never even tried Sunrise for the actual functions that we just mentioned. Make sure you take yourself off of mute if you have any questions or testimony you'd like to share. I have one. Oh, great. And who is this? This is Judy in Arizona. Hi, Judy. Yes, speak there. Hi. Through the years, we have promoted it not only for athletes, because it helps the warming up and cooling down of the muscles, but also for convalescents. It seems to have a very positive effect on someone who has been ill to recover. And also, quite interesting, and I don't know why, and I don't even know if I can say the word, but when someone has something such as a suspected, and say they lose the use of one arm, or they can't speak, and the family is panicking, we have suggested they immediately take a Sunrise on the way to the hospital, and oftentimes that has prevented further damage. Wow. Wow. So it's yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead, honey. Go ahead. I was just going to say it's a very powerful product. So I know when it was released, Dr. Dees recommended it, or he used it with taking Liquid 5 and following it with the Sunrise, you know, before working out or whatever. Yeah. So that's the form to have it in. But don't discount some other things, not in place of emergency or anything like that, but in addition to while you're on your way. Right. I like what you're saying, of course. We do not want to ignore when there's an emergency, of course. But always remembering that the Sunrider foods, they are food. And so if that helps that person to prevent, you know, and that's what Sunrider, we use it as a building tool, right, to help to nourish and help our bodies to rebuild and recover. So as a recovery food, yeah, this is fantastic. I agree with you in terms of that recovery aspect. That's fantastic. Thank you so much for sharing that. And I agree with you. I remember always hearing that about the warming and cooling the body as well, which really is wonderful. Helps during the summer, right? Helps to cool the body down. So whether we're working out or not, our bodies are really heating up. And so this is a great product to help with that. And it gives us that stamina and endurance as well. And it also does support our immune system. So there are so many benefits to each of these products that I think it's really encouraging for us to, and I'm encouraging everyone else to kind of take a look at some of these other products that maybe you do not use on a regular basis, and that you could use that now. So anyone, thank you so much for that testimony. That was fantastic. Thank you. Anyone else have anything else they want to share about Sunrise?
Hi, Molly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely found it beneficial after I had surgery for healing, and it helped, with the healing process a lot.
Yes. And that's what it was saying there for recovery, right? And that's what most of the other products, they really can help us. It helps to nourish us. It helps our bodies to rebuild and to regenerate and to recover. So thank you for that. Anyone else have anything they want to share about Sunrise?
I have something I can share.
Oh, good. All right, yeah, I think, yes. Just tell us who you are. I can hear who you are, but tell us.
This is Carla. Yeah.
Yes.
I love Sunrise, and I say, people, it's hard to have a bad day. If you take a lip of 5 and a Sunrise, it just won't let you down. You talk about a pick me up, it won't let you down. I guarantee it. And my experience has been just recently. I was riding my bike and I stopped at the playground, and there was boys playing basketball, and I haven't played in years. And the one boy said, "You want to play me?" And I said, "Sure." And I played him, and I was making these shots. I felt like I was 16 again. And I decided I'm going to teach him, and I gave it some tips. And I'm shooting these baskets and run these layups. And I get back on my bike and I ride back to my car to go home. And I never felt any effect of shooting baskets, even though we played a good game. And I rode a good long ride. And I attribute it to the Sunrise. I feel no tension in the muscles. I mean, how often do you raise your arm and shoot your jump shot and everything like that? Your knees. And so if anybody wants to just go ahead and participate in something they haven't done for a while, just go ahead and take a Sunrise, and it will not let you down. It's professional.
Thank you so much, Carla. I love it. And if I wasn't already using it, just from your description, I would definitely order it right now. So, thank you so much. And it's interesting the way you say that. This is another one of those products that really helps lift your mood. And so, it supports us physically and mentally. And that's why this is a great everyday product, not just to wait when we need something, but it certainly does step in and help us when we do. So thank you so much for that. I want to just go back to I started to talk about the top, because that combination is great. Also, our top, and I know a lot of people have switched over to Top Focus. But for right now, top is also just something I want to remind everyone. It does help to regenerate the body, right? And but it does help to promote mental clarity and focus, and it supports, as I mentioned, emotional balance and well-being. And of course, these products are not habit forming. But a couple of the ingredients in that top, the Angelica root. And on the fact sheet, I just wanted to read to you that this perennial herb is used in traditional Chinese medicine to address a wide range of conditions. So that's including to treat headaches, relieve stress, and to support circulation. So when I was rereading this, I went, wow, okay, did I forget that it helps to relieve stress? and that it actually supports circulation, even though I might be thinking of a different product for that, helping to treat headaches. It's just amazing how many functions these products really do help if you look into it. And that's why I was actually really encouraging everyone to try some other products, read about those products that are available right now, and order some of those so you can have those on hand right away. Another one ingredient in there is Valerian Root, and that helps to reduce anxiety and promote calmness. So that's in the top. And we know the product Ease also, of course, does that as well. So the top and the Ease are great products. If you're feeling stressed or a little out of sorts, please, order those products today and make sure that you have those right at hand to use those on a daily basis. I think everyone can use more Ease and more top while we're waiting for our favorite products to come in. So I'm really encouraging everyone to try a couple of these products that we mentioned today. So I'm just going to repeat the products that we did mention. We talked about Dandelion Root. We talked about Goldenseal Root. We talked about top. We talked about Sunrise. And I also mentioned Ease. Before we start to close, is there any other product that anyone is using that maybe they never tried before that is available to get today? Anyone else want to share anything like that? Okay, so what I'm going to do is just run down my list here, and I'm not going to get into the details, but if you want to write these down, a couple of other products really for overall balance is MetaBalance 44 or New Plus, and you can order those products. So when you're thinking about balancing your body overall, you might be thinking of just one product like Winery, but there are other products that also help to give us that overall sense of balance. Anyone use MetaBalance 44 or New Plus that they have been using recently? Okay, so I know a lot of you need those products. Yes, yes. I was trying to get out the music. Yeah, no, quickly, but I love New Plus. And especially at night, if I get hungry before I go to bed, I take my coffee cup and I put in just a little bit of water, not even half a, and I add, first of all, I heat up the water in the microwave, and then I add, when the water is done, I add the New Plus to it. So it's really like an oatmeal. It's thick. Oh, yeah. It goes down so smoothly, and I add the sun nectar to it, and so it gives it a delicious sweet flavor, and it goes down the stomach, so smoothly, and after that, I'm really able to go to sleep. Oh, I love that. So, and I agree with you that New Plus not only does it give you an overall sense of well-being and balance, but it's also very calming. And I know many times I have eaten it just right out of the bag, and I know we have several flavors of New Plus. And so whatever flavor that is available, I would say get it. Get whatever flavor you can get, because it really does help to nourish the body and give you that sense of balance. So thank you so much, Jeannie. That was fantastic. And I like how you used it too. That was a great idea. Anybody else? think. Go ahead. One of you go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead, Judy.
No, you go, please.
Okay, thanks. My sister had a baby, and the doctor said that the Metabalance 44 was the perfect supplement instead it takes prenatal.
Oh, I love that. And that's what our doctor said. Oh,
Yeah.
Congratulations. That is fantastic. I just love that so much. That is a great testimony. And that's, you know what, because you said that, I feel like I want to pull it up now. I'm just going to pull it up from my website because that's an important product, and I loved your testimony. So let me just read a little bit about it from the fact sheet so everyone knows it really is a potent multivitamin. And we know, as you said, a lot of those prenatals, they really, you know, it needs to be a really good vitamin, right? And so I'm so glad you were able to get great results with this particular Sunrider product. So I'm just going to read a little bit about it. It says, balanced nutrition just got easier. A robust blend of vitamins, minerals, and antioxidant-rich herbs provides 80% of the recommended daily dose of vitamin C and 35% of vitamin A and iron. It's a soft gel, and they are formulated to help your body maximize absorption during digestion. So this is great for digestion. Of course, it's made from whole foods, not chemicals. It also has the wheat germ oil, which has phosphorus, zinc, iron, selenium, and potassium, and fatty acids that are beneficial for overall health. It's just fantastic. It also has citric fruits, bioflavonoids that work with vitamin C, so it helps promote a healthy immune system. It also has calcium, potassium, phosphorus, iron, A, C, and E, and K4. So it also contains digestive enzymes that help, as I mentioned, the body absorb nutrients. What could be better as a multivitamin and overall balancing product than Metabalance 44? So thank you, and whoever that was, thank you so much. That was fantastic, and you just encouraged me to want to look at this again and read the ingredients. So thank you. Was there someone else that wanted to say something in there too?
This is Judy again. I was just going to comment on you. In the past, people with severe anxiety that have used it like half a teaspoon at a time, followed by water throughout the day every time they felt an attack coming on, and improved to not needing it. They could go back to just the smoothie situation. And then, fortunately, we have even worked with medical staff in the past, allowing it to be put in a feeding tube.
Wow.
Person that was given a couple of days to live and sent home with their family, the doctor agreed to the new plus, and he was able to enjoy 6 weeks with his family, and in a pleasant, pain-free situation. So that was a tremendous bonus. And then another time, a younger person was hospitalized in California with a trigeminal nerve situation, but the doctor actually allowed a number of the products, and mainly New Plus, but Sunrise was also involved, allowed it to be in the feeding tube until, to everyone's surprise, she recovered and was able to go home.
Wow, Judy, that's fantastic. My goodness. I mean, we really do sometimes underestimate that New Plus, the power of that overall balancing product. Thank you so much. So I just wanted to reiterate what you were saying, especially for anxiety. You were saying how each take, what was it, a tablespoon, a teaspoon, or a couple? How did you say that?
Well, at the beginning, if they're taking it so frequently, I had someone who was given medication for a severe migraine that sent her into full-blown panic attacks every few minutes. And so she would just take half a teaspoon to a teaspoon, and then gradually the attack got further apart. And then so she moved to, a tablespoon or half a packet, or sometimes she put it in a quart bottle and sip on it all day. And that really helps people, even if you're getting over just a mild something. It's like an IV. Just a total IV. Put it in a quart bottle, sip it all day long.
Wow. Oh, Judy, that's fantastic. I just, I know we're almost finishing up our call now, but I think that is such an important product. And as I said, so I know there are some flavors available, and the idea of that new plus, it is, as Sunrider says on their fact sheet, it goes beyond spinach and kale, highly concentrated powerhouse product, and it fills in our nutritional gaps with essential micronutrients, vitamins, prebiotics, amino acids, omega-3, bioflavonoids, antioxidants. It's just so fantastic. And anyone who maybe is used to using the VitaShake, you can use more New Plus. If your favorite VitaShake isn't available, this is absolutely a powerhouse. And honestly, one of our most favorite, beloved products since the day we joined Sunrider. So thank you so much for that testimony. Such an important one, and using it in different ways for different functions.
And I just wanted to say, my name is Joan, and I did exactly what Judy spoke about. And she helped me one day when I was having a difficult situation. And she suggested I take that, and it worked perfect. I just happened to have it with me. But
wow.
I take it every day now. So I'm like, oh,
I'm so happy for you. That's wonderful. What a great suggestion. I know other people listening on this call. Thank you so much to everyone who has been sharing. I know other people listening will so benefit, and hopefully will be able to get some of those products and help themselves as well. So I'm just going to be closing up now. Thanks again, everyone that shared. Richard, Jeannie, Maureen, and let's see, there was Judy, and I'm sorry, let's see, Carla. I don't have everyone's name, but I appreciate you so much. This was a fantastic call, and also want to let you know right after this call is our Rising Stars support team call. That is a great call. You can get the links on the Rising Stars Facebook page, and then after that at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 Eastern is the Sunrider Kickoff call, and that also will be a fantastic call. It's a call that we learn all the new things that are happening with Sunrider and what's going to be happening for the month. Please check out your other Sunrider Facebook pages or your calendar to see all the other amazing events that are happening. So we appreciate you guys. Enjoy the rest of your calls tonight. I know Karen, Dr. Dees will be back, and we look forward to seeing you next time. So thanks again, everyone. Good night.
thank you.
Good night.